Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup with products that are under $6. I've been wanting to do a video recently that was not only drugstore but like affordable drugstore, because drugstore is getting a little pricey these days. I saw a foundation for like $17 the other day in the drugstore, and I was like, you need to remember where you came from, drugstore, because this is not what we do. I am not in Sephora right now. So I decided to do a video of makeup under $6. I think it turned out great. There were some that I did not like, and you guys will find that out in the video. But I think all in all, I'm satisfied. I love the way that my makeup looks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope to get more content like this up for you guys, and whatever requests and comments you guys have, you guys can leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to see how to get this look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. Alright, so we're just going to get started. I have my headband on so I don't get foundation in my hair, and we're just going to jump in with primer. I'm going to have the prices somewhere around my head. Whenever I edit the video, I edit the prices in, so I'm not going to say the prices every time that I have a product. But my first product is this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Doesn't smell like anything. It's pretty like, it feels like a lotion. Alright, so I really like that primer so far. It just kind of, it's a lotion, but it's kind of thick. But it doesn't feel thick on the skin. Alright, so the foundation I'm going to use for this video is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is a new one. Okay, so I put it all over my skin off camera, and I'm going to blend it in. I put some on my nose. I don't know why I did it right there. So I'm just going to blend this in with a flat top kabuki brush. So that foundation blended out beautifully on top of that primer. I'm very happy with the way that it looks on my skin. It doesn't look too heavy. The color is a little bit off, but that's okay. But it looks like natural, and it's very full coverage. I just love the way that it looks, and it was super easy to blend out. So next we're going to start with the eyes. I didn't get an eye primer, and I should have got one because I know of a few that are under $6, like the Wet n Wild New Photofocus eye primer right here is really good, but I did not pick one up, so I'm just actually going to put a little bit of concealer on my eyes, and then I'm going to start my eyebrows. Alright, so for the eyebrows, I got a Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil in the color Brunettes Do It Better. I think it's going to be too light, honestly. I have really dark eyebrows. I think they're basically black. But we're just going to try it out. Ignore the color that it is. And we're just going to try out the quality of the pencil. It comes with a spoolie, which is always nice. And it's just a small little pencil. I'm going to go in with my eyebrows. After finishing my eyebrows, I kind of decided that's not my favorite brow product. It's kind of heavy and it feels really creamy, which is good, but then it like tugs on my eyebrow hair, and that just doesn't feel nice, and it just feels hard to blend, and I just don't think it's very good. You're better off getting a different drugstore eyebrow product. So next we're gonna jump into the eyeshadow. So I've got the Wet n Wild Naturel palette in Bare Necessities. It's so pretty. It reminds me of a Naked palette. I don't remember which one. This was so hard to open. Like, impossible. Alright, well, it comes with this little brush. Never gonna use that. It looks super pretty, and it feels creamy. The color payoff doesn't look too... Ooh, maybe it does work well. We'll try it out. So I put concealer on my lid. Like I said earlier, I'll tell you what concealer I use later whenever we do the concealer underneath our eyes. And I also put a setting powder on my eyelids so that the shadows don't get all like stick to my lid where I put the concealer at, but the concealer will help to keep it on all day, and then the setting powder will help to let these shadows blend more, and I wanted to give them a fair chance. So I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here in the palette. It's a matte shade, so this is what I'm gonna use as my transition. And I'm just gonna put it all in the crease. Okay, so I've got my transition color in both of my creases, and now I'm gonna go in with the other matte shade in this palette, the darker one. And I'm gonna put that in my crease as well, but more concentrated into where the actual crease is, and I'm not gonna be using this as a transition color, so I'm just going to really hold it in one spot instead of just blending around. Okay, so after blending that out on my eyes, I really like the way that that color looks, and I think that that shadow palette is just really good. I love it. I think that it, you know, has good pigmentation. It blends out well. We're gonna try out one of the shimmer shades now. We're gonna go into this one. This is it kind of looks matte, but it's pretty shimmery. We're gonna go into this first color in the palette. I'm just gonna go in with the flat brush. Ooh, that's so creamy. I'm just gonna put that on my lid. Okay, so this palette I'm gonna say is a thumbs up from me. I love it. I want to try out some of the other shimmer shades. I think they're gonna be super pretty, and I can already just think of a couple looks that I would want to try with this palette, but I do love the shades that I got to tap into today. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to the rest of the face now. So now we're gonna jump into concealer, and for this part of the video, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer in the shade Light, I think, Light Ivory. And this concealer I have been loving recently. It reminds me of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but I do love the way that it blends out and the way that it sits on my skin. So I'm just going to put it in a triangular shape underneath my eyes. And now I'm just going to blend it out. So my camera stopped recording right in the middle of my concealer, so as you can see it's all blended out now, and we're just going to jump into the face powder. I'm just going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade 001 Transparent. This is a longtime favorite of mine for a setting powder. I just bit my tongue, that's why I said it like that. So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to put this on the rest of my face as well. So now that I'm done setting my face, I'm going to contour a little bit, and for that I'm going to use my Wet n Wild MegaGlow contouring palette. So I'm just going to go in with the contour shade in the hollows of my cheeks. So my contour didn't blend out super well on top of that foundation, and I do know that that contour is a good one. So I think it might be the foundation, maybe it might be the powder that I was using on top of it, but I'll have to try out some more combinations. So I'm going to move on to the blush, and for this I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild blush in the color Pearlescent Pink. I think it's so pretty. It's like a peach shade. I love peach blushes. I gotta open it because I have not used this yet. Man, Wet n Wild, you guys aren't playing around. This stuff was like locked up. It took me forever to try to get it open. Okay, finally. We all know what I do with these. I don't ever use those brushes. So this is the shade. It's so pretty. I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush and put it on the apples of my cheeks. There's so much pigment in this blush. I'm so shocked. I'm shook. So the next thing we're going to do is going with highlighter, and this one I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. I'm just going to put it on my cheekbones. So I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild 80% longer mega length mascara. It's in Wet n Wild packaging, so I'm going to have to open it. Hopefully it's not impossible to open like the rest of the things are. I've heard really good reviews about this, so we're going to try it out. That's what the wand looks like. Alright, so that mascara was good. I love it. I tried the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I did not like it very much. This mascara does a good job of lengthening the lashes. It's kind of watery, so it's kind of hard not to get on the rest of your face whenever you're applying it, which I totally did some places. But that mascara is a thumbs up from me. Next, we're going to go in with our lip color, and I love this lipstick. This is the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Lip Shade in the color Buttercream Frosting. Even the name sounds amazing. It smells divine. I don't even use that word ever, but I think it's perfect for how this smells. Alright guys, that's all we've got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of makeup under $6. I enjoyed doing it for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or requests for future videos, just put it in the comments section down below. I'm going to have all of the products that I use listed in the description box down below and the prices of them in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.